Vishu, in the last video, we covered Sutra number 17. And just to go back a little bit and recap, in the 16th Sutra, in fact, we started this concept that carries on for the next few sutras, which is the fact that there is a higher level of consciousness that we can all work towards. And understanding this higher level of consciousness comes through non-attachment and through practice of attaining it. That was number 16. And in 17, we started to understand this idea of what is this higher level of consciousness. And the concept continues into Sutra number 18. So if you can just start, please, by maybe recapping a little bit Sutra number 17 and help us to understand how it is connected to number 18. And in 18, we will complete this idea of what is the highest level of consciousness.
So Devina, as we are on a journey with Patanjali, from the Sutra number 16, where he defines about the highest level of consciousness, which is Tatparam Purushakhyate. After defining this highest level of consciousness, Patanjali is moving forward, going to define what takes place when a practitioner is reaching to that consciousness.
Yes.
What is taking place there?
Yes.
So actually the Samadhi is the ultimate truth of the consciousness, which is the highest state of consciousness, cannot be divided. But for the practitioners, Patanjali is going to define that what takes place when you enter into this state, how you each step, what takes place into your consciousness.
Yes.
So when a practitioner reaches to a state of bliss, which it was mentioned in the previous Sutra 17, bliss state looks like that it is an ultimate goal one has achieved already.
Yes.
But still there is an ego in that. In Sampragyat Samadhi, there is an ego. It's a Samadhi. It's a state of very pure consciousness. Purity is there. But purity is still with positiveness.
Yes.
Means through 17 Sutra is defining a state where we live, where we are reaching in a practice of yoga.
Yes.
That one reach to a state where one remove all the negativity.
Right.
One reach to a very positive state.
Yes.
So that positive state is not ultimate. Ultimate is even beyond positive.
Wow.
So it is step by step. First we remove the negativity, we become positive, and then we also go beyond the positivity. Neither negative nor positive, which is ultimate sum.
Wow.
Because as there is positivity and there is negativity, there is an ego, there is an I.
Yes.
Because how do I know about negativity without positivity? There is a no one who knows what is positive, what is negative. So Patanjali is saying that ultimate state of consciousness is asampragyat samadhi, where there is no self-centeredness, where there is no ego, which we are going to talk about in 18th Sutra.
Yes. So basically, like you said, we are on this amazing journey with Patanjali. And so each sutra is like a step to the next one, right? That's what it seems like. So like you so nicely explained, we have covered the sort of the foundation of what is samadhi, but the deepest level, the highest level of samadhi is much deeper than just being in a positive state of mind and positivity and shutting out the negative. It's much, much deeper than that.
Much deeper and very important, because people sometimes reach to this positive level, but you cannot hold positive for a long time, because positive does not exist without negative.
Yes.
Positivity is just in comparison of negativity. So very soon the person who reached to positivity after some time will found into negativity.
Yes. Yes.
Of course, it is a very higher level of consciousness, but still you are not free, because you are still carrying an image about yourself that I am a positive image.
Yes.
This image is very positive, very pure, but it's still an image.
Yes.
So we can say having an image is itself an impurity. So ultimate aim is to go beyond the image, having no image at all.
Yes. Right.
Which is actually the highest state of consciousness.
Right. In kind of modern day interpretations of spirituality or positive thinking or just any kind of positive lifestyle advice you might get, you are never taught to escape from the cycle, right? You're always being pushed towards more positivity, better output, better thoughts, better body, better that will happen to you, better manifestations in your life. But as you said, it's so limited, because if you're focusing so much on the positive, and negative will come at some point. So there's no way that can be the ultimate. But in all modern spirituality, that's what we learn, right? We never really
Quite
learn
right.
to transcend the cycle.
So in 18th Sutra, after 17, where Patanjali defines that you get a state of consciousness, which is with vitarka, means with logic, with thoughts, with bliss. And there is, with all that, there is also self-centeredness, I amness, ego. Very mild ego,
Yes.
pure ego, self-image. So if you continue with that, so let's enter in the next sutra, which talks about no ego. Next sutra says, Virama pratyaya abhyasa purve samskara shesho anya. So there are words, virama pratyaya. Virama means stopping, pratyaya means content of mind.
Yes.
So by stopping the whole content of mind, virama pratyaya, abhyasa means practice, through repetition of practice. Through repetition of practice, you stop all the content of mind.
Yes.
And purve means previous, what have been passed through, we have gone through. Purve samskara. Samskara means the data, the collected data of my past actions, which I have done before. Virama pratyaya abhyasa means through practice, by stopping the content of mind.
Yes.
We reach to a state where only the traces of my past life action remains.
Wow.
I mean, there is no ego, but past life actions, traces, means traces of what I have been gone through remain. Traces are there only.
Yes.
Through these traces, one will continue the journey, and the samskaras. The word samskara means from where my reactions are coming, from where what is happening with me today is coming because of my past life actions.
Right.
So my actions makes my samskara. We all carrying samskara.
Yes.
So this actually I stopped doing actions, but what actions I have done previously, their reactions are coming.
Right.
There is no ego, but reactions are still continue with the body, because I have done all the action through this body.
Yes.
The reactions are coming on the body.
Is this linked to the concept of karma, basically, like past lives, karma?
Definitely. Because my karma makes my samskara. Samskara is an account where the result of my karma is stored.
Wow.
And then this result comes on me. That's why we say, as you sow, so shall you reap. I did some work before, and its reaction is coming on me. This is what is happening with us. If one person take birth in a poor family where there is a lot of pain, poor not in terms of the economy, not in terms of the money and all,
yes,
but poor in many different forms,
yes,
where there is a lot of pain, afflictions.
Yes.
And another is born in a family where there is all happiness around it, all positiveness. One is born without limbs, means somebody is born without, like, not very healthy, not
Yeah.
have a leg, or born blind. All these afflictions are there. Another is born very healthy. It is all result of our previous life actions.
Wow.
It is all because of our samskara. Everybody is carrying different samskara. As your samskara, as your journey.
Yes. Yes.
So Patanjali is saying the ultimate freedom is when one becomes completely free from samskara. Or the moment you stop creating samskara, you don't create more samskara, more actions, you stop doing actions,
Yes.
you become there is no center of doer, there is no doer, only doings are happening. That is a state of asampragyat samadhi,
Right.
which is defined in the 18th sutra.
Yes.
There is no image. If we go into this word samskara, what is samskara? Understand, samskara is built by our actions, past actions.
Yes.
Our actions are not only the actions that we do through our hands, through our legs, through our tongue, but what we watching, what we hearing is
Right.
also become a part of action. We are reacting
Like
to that also.
our intentions, our thoughts,
Exactly.
what goes through our mind. And again, when we talk about our past actions, we're talking about this lifetime, but perhaps some past lifetimes as well, right? Like we are talking, I've covered in another video concepts of the Akashic records and your past lifetimes, your soul's journey through existence, in whatever form it existed. So we're actually talking about this kind of wealth of causes you have built up over many, many lifetimes. Is that
Right.
what we are referring to?
It is. From many life, we are building this data.
Wow.
So that data that we keep on receiving, it comes with its time. That
Yes.
is what the reactions coming from samskara. So if I talk about this samskara, you can understand it as a record which is somewhere stored. Like in our computer, we have so many recorded data, so
Yes.
many folders.
Yes.
So basically, samskara is built by 3 folders.
Okay.
Whole data is into 3 folders.
Okay.
One folder, you can say a folder which carrying all the data from your previous life.
Okay.
The first folder.
Yes.
Second is a folder where you're carrying all the data about yourself which you got through your parents, through genetic materials, genes.
Right. Yes.
Also part of it.
Ancestral karma.
Right. And the third folder, it's what you have experienced in this life.
Okay. Yes.
In this life. All together, this is what my samskara is.
Wow.
What I am is my personality, the way this all shape my consciousness, the way I talk, the way I behave, the way I think, react.
Yes.
It all shapes my consciousness.
Yes.
Patanjali is saying a consciousness which is not in any shape, that is a liberation, which is unlimited, free, which is not conditioned simply.
Oh.
You become free from all the conditionings. That is what samadhi means.
So in this case, the conditionings include conditionings of previous lives, not only of this life. It includes, like you said, conditionings of your family, history, not only your own. And to break free of all of that is something that can be achieved in this lifetime. And that's the ultimate consciousness.
That's the ultimate. Yes. But when you are achieving this is why Patanjali described sutra number 17 and 18. So when you are on the path of becoming free from conditioning, you reach to a state where still there is a center of I remain. You don't get confused. You don't have this illusion that I am ultimate free.
Yes.
Ultimately.
Right.
Ultimate freedom means when you are not having any image, which is 18th sutra, asampragyat samadhi. Because the word sampragyat means a state where you are knowing what is right and what is wrong, what is correct and what is incorrect.
Yes.
Very higher wisdom.
Yes.
That is sampragyat samadhi. Asampragyat samadhi means when you go beyond this wisdom, means you are not even having the wisdom about right and wrong, which you become completely free.
Wow.
You become the universe. Sutra number 19 says, Bhav Pratyayo Videha Prakriti Layanam. This is Sutra number 19. It is telling that people, those reach to the Asampragyat Samadhi, they take birth. Bhav Pratyayo means cause of birth. The cause of their birth is still there because of their past life actions, impressions, samskara. They are still carrying some samskara.
Yes.
They are free from image, but samskara is still there.
Yes.
Which has to go through.
Yes.
So he used 2 words, videha and prakriti layanam. Patanjali is saying those people are into asampragyat samadhi, the ultimate consciousness. They are videha and prakriti layanam. Videha means disembodied. They are free from the body. They are not single body. They are everything.
Yes.
They are videha and prakriti layanam means merge with the nature. They are in harmony with the nature, with the existence. They are nature.
Yes.
This is what again Patanjali is deeply defining the state. But he's using a word bhav pratyaya means they say they still take birth.
Yes.
Their soul, their journey still take birth because
of birth on earth. Yes. They physically exist.
Yes. Because this is a question comes many times that if they are God, they are born as a God like Krishna.
Yes.
Why they take a birth if they have not done any, if they are free from the actions, karma?
Yes.
If they don't do any karma, why do they take birth? Yes. So the reason here it's very clear that because of their past life action, because of their samskaras.
Right.
They are not doing any work. They are free from doing work. They are not a doer at all. Yes. They are merged with the nature. They are not a single body.